barbershop conversations, man. I want to do a video, man. I'm a big JROC fan. He lost tonight. Before I get into that, shout out to Erickson Lubin. Erickson Lubin looked very, very good. He looked sharp. He looked explosive. And it was a tailor-made opponent. He looked beautiful. 14-month layoff. Congratulations. He said he wants a Dame next, so that's probably next on the list. And Breadman was exhausted, upset, furious as it pertains. He said it was an A-side stoppage. And I told you guys during COVID, it's on my videos. It's not going to get much leg room. It's not going to get much. People aren't going to talk about this because it aligns themselves because they're aligned with PBC and Al Heyman's the greatest. You don't fight a Warriors boxing fighter in Minneapolis. I've explained it to you, the connections with the owner and him being a manager and him working together with Warrior Boxing, and they put all their fights there. They're going to win. If you don't believe me, Mikhail Fox, who I still talk about, no one talks about, was the greatest robbery of COVID. And the kid won 10 rounds of 2 with a knockdown and still lost. And, you know, no one cares because he wasn't a named fighter. But, you know, that just goes to show you how wishy-washy we are. Do we stand for truth, or do we want to align ourselves with the people that we can most benefit from? And people choose to align themselves with the people they benefit from. But people aren't going to stand up and speak out on this because, you know, yesterday Canelo was a duck. Today, Al Heyman's a genius for signing him, which is an admission that Tank Davis is not the face of boxing. Canelo is. Canelo is the cash cow because everyone's responding to Canelo. And I'll just say this. It's awful JROC didn't get a chance. I thought he would have got out of the ring. And in my eyes, it was a close fight. I thought JROC was down maybe 2 rounds. On the scorecards, it was 4. He was losing unanimously. And I thought JROC would have came out knowing that he needed to win the rest of the rounds. And I would have liked to see how that went. Adame was tired. JROC, I thought JROC was stunned, but that minute in between the round would have done him justice like it did in the 4th round. We would have seen. I mean, obviously, Adame is coming on, but you just don't know. You know what I mean? As unrealistic as I sound, JROC coming back is very plausible. It's very possible. You know, so you know, it just is what it is, man. I feel bad that it ended like this. Now he's way behind. And now he's probably going to have to fight the Mexican that beat Joey Spencer or something like that. Or I know that's 154, right? But yeah, he's up against it. But anyways, man, if you are a fighter and you get asked to fight a Warriors boxing fighter in Minneapolis, and you say yes, and you don't go in there with the mindset that you're going to need multiple knockdowns and or a stoppage, you're crazy, because they got 1 stoppage. I mean, he got 1 knockdown and lost 10 rounds and still won the fight. And if you're fighting for a WBA belt in Minneapolis against a Warriors boxing card, then you're crazy. And so, you know, Al Heyman allows this. It's he co-signs this. He's the man that's in charge. So y'all do what you want, say what you want. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm done working. going to bed, and that's the truth, man. Um, yeah, man. I just would have liked to see the next round. Honestly, I would have loved to see the next round. See how JROC comes out, knowing that he's possibly behind and or fighting for his career with a minute rest. I saw Adam Kornowski do the same thing today. It was a first round. He looked out, gone, finito, finished. Like he shouldn't have been in the ring. He looked like he had brain damage because every time he got hit, he just felt like he lost consciousness. And then the dude made it to the 8th round, 7 rounds later. That's why, as weird as it may sound, as out as the fighter may be, he could land that big punch. Ramos versus Peralta. Ramos was down 12 rounds to nothing, 11 rounds to nothing. 12th round, pop. John Molina versus Mickey Bay. John Molina won all 9 rounds. The 10th round, pop, he's knocked out. You know what I mean? So you just don't know, man. And when you got guys fighting for their careers and they know what they up against, I want to see how it ends. I don't want the ref getting in the way. And I agree, Adame was coming on, but Adame fought in spurts. Adame didn't fight for 3 minutes around. So that goes to show you that similar to Canelo, where you fight in spurts and you look beautiful, you look aggressive, you assert yourself physically, but then you take a minute of the round off. What will JROC do in that minute in the round when he takes it off? So, Adame is probably everybody's favorite now at 160. I wish him well. It's not his fault. But everything is pre-planned, pre-packaged, and delivered to the fans. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Y'all go ahead and have a wonderful evening. I don't know what JROC's going to do, but if y'all don't think y'all getting rooted out, Tony Harrison went over to Australia, got rid of him. JROC, Warriors Boxing, B-Side in Minneapolis, got him out of there. Stevie Fulton's going over to Japan. They want to get him out of there. I mean, it's just goddamn. Anyways, but what do I know, man? Barbershop conversations, man. Y'all go ahead and have a great night. And see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, holla. Peace.